Hi, this is Sive Morten with the daily update on EuroFX. I post my exclusive market overviews with the key political and economical events, charts and important levels on the ForexPeaceArmy.com forums weekly. This short video is a response to rapidly changing situation on the currency markets and should help you to stay on top of the game and be profitable. I suggest you to visit ForexPeaceArmy.com forum and read my analysis for the week before watching this daily video.
Welcome everybody, guys. While we're waiting for Fed meeting today, we will take a look at the other currencies we said yesterday. So yesterday we have taken a look at the Japanese yen short-term tactical setup that we have on the intraday charts, and its setup is still valid, and Japanese yen is developing this scenario that we have discussed yesterday. Today we will take a look at the New Zealand dollar. So while we're waiting results the Fed meeting, we're taking a look at the currencies that we're not quite often have taken a look at in previous times. So on the euro currency, guys, you probably could see that market has dropped to our area that we have specified, even slightly lower. So the major 50% support has been touched by the euro currency. But right now, it's nothing to talk about because market hasn't formed anything interesting there. So it has dropped. Shows right now is mining bounce out from it, but nothing more. So we need to see some more signs, maybe some patience or something of that sort. That's why currently I do not see something really interesting there, and probably better to take a look at something else. So on the New Zealand dollar, just briefly, as you can see on the weekly chart, this is weekly chart of the New Zealand dollar, the situation looks really bearish because as you can see, market has completed 1618 extension. First, it has shown reasonable retracement down. It's harmonic swing here. But on the way down, it has broken this short-term trend line. Later, it wasn't able to return back above it, retested this broken trend line, and right now it has broken this more important trend line of the whole upward direction. It's a major support area. So, as you can see, this overall situation looks bearish and significantly increased chances on the downward continuation on the New Zealand dollar in a medium-term perspective. But in the short-term perspective, we see interesting tactical stuff that could be formed. So take a look, the market stands around major weekly support, 69.30, 69.63 area. So on the daily chart, guys, we have this interesting issue. So take a look. On the way down, market is forming this A, B, C top D pattern. So 1618 extension of this pattern has been tested yet. And take a look that this 1618 stands slightly lower than these lows. So it means that we could get the wash and rinse of these lows, grabbing the stops that have been placed below it. So this is some kind of the tricky actions. Market stops and turning to the upside. This is some kind of the trap. So those who will take the long position here probably will be trapped in the wrong direction. And if they will place here, stops will be triggered. Market will drop and complete the 1618 target. So our major idea on the daily chart is to wait when the 1618 target will be reached. As a result, after that, we could get some kind of the double repo buy pattern, because here we have thrust down. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 candles to the downside. So thrust is acceptable. Fuji and upward directional pattern. And take a look at the candles itself that are really significant. Here we have the close above the 3x3 probably today. Next action that we will be watching for is dropping below, close below the 3x3 moving average and reaching of the 1618 target. Also, guys, here we should take the careful look of the signs of the wash and rinse. What the signs of the wash and rinse? This is some kind of the engulfing pattern. The market drops to the downside, grabs the stops, and return fast right back up. So this is signs of the wash and rinse. This sign could be used as the single separate signal for taking the long position, because that could be the part of the double repo pattern that will be formed here. This very often happens. On the intraday charts, guys, this action could take the shape of the butterfly. So we take a look at the action that we see. market stands below the weekly pivot point. Action here is very gradual, so it's not some thrusting action, nothing really interesting. So very really has the signs of retracement, some kind of flat action here. The 1618 extension of the butterfly coincides with the 1618 target on the daily chart. And also, guys, that will be weekly pivot support 1. So this is some kind of the support will be provided by the double targets, weekly pivot support 1. This is an area where market could start move up. So you could act differently. You could stick with the double repo pattern, but in this case you will need to wait the close and second close above the 3x3. You could watch for wash and rinse signs. If market will form the clear signs, some kind of railroad track, engulfing pattern, it's very fast, grabbing the stops and return right back up. This could be used as this signal for taking the position. Or you could just take the position based on this butterfly, because the butterfly will let you take position in anticipating of the double repo, right at the second bottom of the double repo pattern. This is the perfect point for taking the long position based on the butterfly. That is the scenario that we have on the New Zealand dollar. So also let's take a look whether we have here maybe dynamic pressure. Right, something of that sort we have. So you can see trend stands bullish, but the price action mostly stands flat. So some kind of the bullish bearish dynamic pressure exists here as well. So let's see how it will turn. I'm not sure that will be triggered definitely today. Maybe today market will continue move action to the downside until the Fed Reserve will speak at the evening today. But that's the scenario that I think is worth of our attention. It's very nice and it's tactical and very short term, so that's also attractive. So let's see what we will get.